All right, this is June 2016, question number 7. And it says, looking at this, I think this could be a nice SBA project, Quality Assurance SBA project. Well, that's for next year. 20 bags of sugar were weighed. Are you listening? 20 bags of sugar were weighed. The weight to the nearest kilogram are as follows. So what we're seeing here is the weight of the what? Of the 20 bags of what? Of sugar. The first bag weigh what? 3 kilograms. The last bag weigh what? 5 kilograms. Alright, it says what? Complete the frequency table for the data shown above. So let's complete this table. Alright, how many bags were between 1 and 10 kilograms?
3.
This is 1, don't it? 2, 3. Any more?
No, sir.
So you put 3, you put 1, 2, 3 here, you know that? And here, so you put what? 3. Now, how many bags are between 11 and what? 11 and what? 20.
4.
Let's find them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any more?
No, sir.
That's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. How many bags between 21 and 30? 21 and 30. 21 and 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
31 to 40.
6.
Are the rest of them done it? No.
No, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. How many between 41 and 50?
2.
Just the 2 remaining one. So this is what? 1, 1, 2. Everybody should know that n is equal to the sum of the frequency. So if I add this, I should get what? 20. If you don't get 20, something is wrong. So this is 7, 12, 12 and 8, 20. So it is 20. Alright, next. Next we are asked to, B says, for the class interval 20, 21 to 30, state the upper class boundary. So for the interval 20, so this is B, for the interval 21 to 30, what is the upper class boundary? 30.5. So 30.5, 30.5, this is what? Kilograms. And this is the upper class boundary. Alright. The class width or the class size? Alright. Class width. Is it ask a midpoint then width?
No.
Did I ask a width at all?
Yes, sir.
Which one? Second?
Yes, sir.
Width. The class width is the upper class boundary minus the lower class boundary. This is 30.5 minus 20.5. The class width is 10. kilograms. Did you get that? The class midpoint. The midpoint. Yes. The midpoint. The midpoint is the upper limit plus the lower limit divided by 2. It's the upper limit plus the lower limit divided by 2. So the midpoint would be 21 plus 30. Upper limit and lower limit divided by 2. So this is what? 50 what? 1 over 2. The class midpoint is what? 25.5 kilograms. The class limit midpoint is 25.5 kilograms. It's the upper limit plus the lower limit divided by 2. C. It says using a scale of 2 centimeters represent 10 kilograms on the x-axis and 1 centimeter to represent 1 bag on the y-axis. Draw a histogram to represent the data contained in your frequency table above. Alright, so next thing I need my vertical axis. I'm going to draw a histogram. The histogram, you need the upper class boundary. You need the upper class boundary and the what? The frequency. Horizontal axis. The scale on the x-axis is what? Help me. What is the scale on the x-axis?
2 centimeters.
So, 10 kilograms. Alright. I should be able to plot 10.5. I should be able to plot 10.5. This is 10. 20. 25, sorry, 30. 40. 50. 60. So down here is upper class boundary, and this is kilograms. Weight in kilograms. Over here is the what? Frequency, and it's what? 1 centimeter to 1 bag. Is that it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over here we have frequency, which is number of bags. Alright, who can tell me down here what is the size of each minor division? Each minor division is 1. Is 1. On the horizontal axis, what is the size of each minor division? It is 1. So immediately after 10, you have 11. But what are the points we are plotting? We're plotting 10.5 upper class boundary, 20.5, 30.5, 40.5, 50.5. These are my x values and these are my y values. My x values and my y values. Help me. Down here, please listen. This is 10, and immediately after 10 is what? Where is 10.5? It's between 10 and 11. So it does not fall directly on a point. It's between them. And that corresponds to 3. The next one is 20.5, which corresponds to 4. 20.5 is between 20 and 21. That corresponds with 4. 30.5 corresponds with 5. You're asking? What are you asking? No, no. This is 10. This is 20. Watchmen. This is 10. It's immediately after 10 is 11. 10.5 is going to be between 10 and 11. So 10.5 is going to be here. In other words, if this is 10, and this is 11, 10.5 will be here. The first one immediately after 10 is what? The one immediately after 10 is 11. That little one immediately after 10 is 11. 10.5 is between the 10 and 11. So it doesn't fall on any of the lines. 40.5 corresponds with 6. .5 corresponds with 2. 50.5 corresponds with 2. Let's complete the diagram. I always start my histogram at the far right. I always start my histogram at the far right. This is my first bar. Please note that that is not drawn on any line. It's not drawn on any of the lines. It's drawn between. Remember, you must use a ruler to draw your histograms, to draw your bars. You must use a ruler to draw your bars. You know, the only thing that remains is, where do I start this? Can anybody tell me? Do I start the first bar at 0? Thank you. I would start at 0.5. Start at, you see the bars must all be of the same width. Please note. This one starts just after 10, just after 20, just after 30. The first one must start just before what? 0. Must start at 0.5. This is 0, this is 1, in between it is 0.5. Sorry, here's blue. That is the first bar. Please note, it does not start exactly at 0. It doesn't. This is your histogram. All right, there's nothing more to the question.